Let's talk about Reddit, guys. Reddit is looking very, very good at these oversold areas. I made a post yesterday, and since that post, we went from about 144 up to about 153.57 today. We actually played options on this inside the trading community, and we made about 82% when we fully sold out. And then we actually entered some longer dated September 18th calls here, because what I'm going to show you is two separate things. So first, short term, then I'll hit you with the long term. Short term, as you can see, you know the Williams percentage range. You know I'm going to talk about it. I always talk about it. Every time we get down here to the green barrier, every single time we get down here, get close to it, whatever you want to call it. Look at these moves off this green barrier. 41%, 24%, 32%, 28%, 12%, 21%. And again, we hit it yesterday. That's why we got into the calls. We actually got into 1 week out calls. So they printed very, very quickly. And I don't think it's over, right? Because of all these, we see the moves go from green to red, red to green, like a pendulum swinging. I say it always. A pendulum will swing from one end from one extreme to the other. And that's what the Williams percentage range really does. So we also have this very clean support line, this trend line dating back to March. It's held multiple times now, and then we just bounce off it again here. So for a swing trade short term, getting back up to 176, getting back up to the 200-day moving average is very likely, and you could risk very little, right? You could risk down below 144, 143. That could be your stop loss, and you're looking to run this thing up, take profits, as we continue to climb towards that red barrier. That's the short term. Let's talk about the long term. Let's jump on over to the DCA Optimizer. DCA Optimizer chart, what do we see? Well, first what we're going to see is that since IPO back here in 2024, we've held this trend line every single time. And we literally got down close to, like I said, 144 yesterday. And I said, oh, wow, guys, this would be a great little risk to reward. You're risking 6 to 8% to the downside if we do break this trend. If we don't break this trend, then you could obviously get a nice bounce, right? You can get a nice bounce and you can catch a bottom on Reddit. And it might have been bottom on Reddit. We don't know. We'll have to see what happens. But one, you had this long trend line that has never broken since Reddit IPO'd in 2024. Two, you had a 2x DCA, meaning that we are pretty oversold on the Williams percentage range and the RSI on the monthly chart compared to this stock's overall history. So yeah, it was another great risk to reward. Where can I see this thing going? Again, I can see it short term going back to 176, 177 range. And if we truly bottomed and this was a great buying opportunity, then obviously we can trend back up to 180s, 200s, and then maybe even into new all-time highs. Just got to see what the overall market does and see what Reddit does. But the fundamentals are very attractive down here as an investment too. And as a trade, the risk reward is there. So yeah, I like Reddit going forward. Obviously, your risk is a break under, let's call it 136. If it breaks under and holds under 136, then yeah, you might get a move down into, 110, 100. But as long as it holds, we're most likely going to trend back up because we're overextended on the monthly. We're down here and we already kind of bottomed here. It's a funny thing. We already kind of bottomed here on the Williams percentage range, making a higher high, higher low, and probably trend back up here, right? And then if we re-break out of this consolidation, then you're going to get a big move back into the 200s like I was talking about. So that's what I see on Reddit, short term, long term. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and catch you guys in the next one.